Hey, it's D. Scott Lofthouse of dscottlofthouse.com and Lofty Enterprises in Anchorage, Alaska. So today I wanted to talk to you about not focusing on the competition too much. You need to be aware of them, and you need to use them to figure out best practices, because if your competition is doing really well, whether they're beating you or behind you, if your competition is doing really well, it behooves you to look at what they're doing so that you can figure out what the best practices are, because maybe they figured something out that you haven't that is going to be able to help your business. But the other thing is there's so much competition in the online marketing world these days that if you focus too much on your competition, you're going to forget about your own stuff. You're going to lose the focus on your own products, your own systems, and things like that. So what you need to do is you need to be able to look at the competition, but focus on your own business and work your business. Do what you need to do. And don't worry about who's number one, who's number two, who's number three, but think about building an online identity. And one of the best ways to build an online identity is to find a system that's going to help brand you, because branding is what online marketing is all about these days. You figure out what your customer avatar is, what your niche is, and then you build your system, you brand yourself as the expert in that niche, or one of the experts in that niche, so that people will find you to be credible and to be knowledgeable, so that then they will come to you for help getting their business started. And that's one of the things that I do. And one of the best systems that's on the market right now for doing the branding is Mob, my online business education. And they have several systems. The best one, there's actually two that I've seen here lately that are really, really good. The one is the Patriot funnel system, which was oriented towards military, but anybody can use it. And then the most recent one is Matt Lloyd's new book, Limitless. And if you get Limitless, you can get it right now for just the cost of shipping. It's $9.95 for stateside, add another $6.95 onto that for overseas, so it's $16.90 for overseas. And in Limitless, it's over 200 pages long, and it will tell you step by step exactly how the system works. And if you want to get into the branded funnels, into the branded systems, if you're just starting in Mob, it's going to cost you $60,000, because you have to go through the Mob license rights, the titanium, the platinum, and then the diamond. But when you get up to the diamond, you're going to get a 10-day mastermind during which they are going to build you a self-branded funnel. They're going to brand you as an expert in the field. They're going to give you all the tools that you need to be able to build your expertise and build your brand. And so that's really the best way to start. I mean, if you were going to buy a McDonald's franchise, you wouldn't buy a quarter of a franchise and then a half of a franchise and then a three-quarter of a franchise. You buy the whole franchise from the get-go. And that's really the best way to start in Mob, because you're then eligible for the complete tiered commissions. Because if you start out at Mob license rights, you're only eligible for $1,250 commissions. Then titanium, $3,300, platinum, $5,500. When you get to diamond, you're eligible for all those plus $10,000 for anybody that goes diamond under you. And diamond really is the best way to start. When I did my diamond down in Cancun, there were at least half of us that had gone straight into Mob as a diamond, and they were starting out with all of the tools that were available. Now, if it's a little intimidating to pay that much, then of course you can start out at the lower level of the Mob license rights, MLR level, and then build your way up. But understand that it's going to take you a little while to build your system and to build your business. And so you can either start out at the very top, or you can start out at the lower end and build your way up. So look for the links. You can get Matt Lloyd's Limitless book for $9.95 stateside, $16.90 overseas. Read through that book and look for all of the links in the book, because you're going to be able to get into the Mob system, where you're going to be able to get the tiered product line. And then look for some of my other videos, my business tips, my online business tips, and look for my live webinars. I'm going to do one every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and there'll be links in your emails and whatnot for you to be able to register. So anyway, this is D. Scott Lofthouse in Anchorage, Alaska, and I thank you very much for letting me come into your home via the internet, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.